Welcome to CCG.
If you're new here, I'm Julie, this is Lyle, this is Salem, and we play games here, and named to brighten your day.
Today we're diving back into an oldie but a goodie, well not very old, but new DLC drop for Final Fantasy XVI.
Yes, it did. It feels old. Like I was just saying, I feel like it's been months.
Sid, I shall not waste time mincing words. Leviathan's dominant is in need of rescue, and despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw of the highest disrepute, the dame has assured me that there is none better suited to the task at hand. I dare not reveal more, for fear this missive could fall into the wrong hands, but if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid your journey to the Vale in Northreach, and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied.
Ooh, promises, promises.
Oh.
Leviathan the Lost? But why now?
Soon to be the Leviathan the Found.
All this time.
Why, what now?
Hi, Jill.
Oh, Jill.
Oh. I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
Fair.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there.
Fair.
Rouse that slumbering fool.
I see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The
That says
dame?
enough about it.
Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crashing waves to bear upon the realm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. But over a century?
Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the twins will be at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Vale can arrange a meeting.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you. Both of you. And Otto?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
I don't know why, but for some reason I thought they were going to look at him and he was going to be gone.
Time to fast travel. How do we do this again?
I do not remember. Okay. Northreach. Is that where Martha is? Are we going back to Martha's? We can tell her all the fingering you've been doing.
So much. I figured everything out.
No, she
There
wouldn't.
it is then.
This isn't Martha. This is
This is the dame.
yeah, the dame. She would appreciate it.
Like you've got
She would appreciate it, actually. Yep, that's...
So we're gonna go tell her about it.
Fancy a peek behind the veil, my lord?
Oh,
Jill-
Jill's right there.
Jill, turn your head.
You found one. So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
No, ma'am.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
You must be new here.
Yeah, you obviously don't know our reputation.
We're here about the letter.
Oh. Sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Any and all details.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically,
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
Ominous.
and that's
Seriously.
all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
Alright.
Cool.
Sure.
Does anyone else think it's strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
Not really.
What if she realizes the value of the information she's party to?
And the danger it puts her in.
Yeah.
Haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed fiends of late.
Hey, Chocobo.
Do be careful.
Sometimes when
This is the way I can't get out this way. I have to go all the way.
The
sometimes when,
Duke has pledged to work with the people of Northreach.
sometimes when Beans meow, she sounds like a chocobo.
It's true.
The tent is where Layla said it would be.
Inspected
Yes,
it.
but who awaits us inside?
Nobody.
It is empty.
It's empty. Why am I not surprised? A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
How did you get up here? That's quite the climb.
Yeah. I guess we wait.
Hey, Torgo.
Oh, bestest boy.
Good boy.
Yeah, he's bestest boy.
There's your cool boy. Okay, check the fire. It's smoldering.
So she wasn't gone long.
The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
Yes, ma'am. Was anybody else expecting an old lady?
I suppose I must be.
Wasn't expecting older.
Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Moths of Water.
The modes of water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yes, that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
Vanished. Was exterminated.
That would make it difficult.
Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive.
Relatable.
Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
The Surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the Eikon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to?
Rescue him. Yes. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an Eikon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born. But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all.
Okay, we can relate there.
Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant.
Yeah.
But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
All right.
We're taking that time. Don't we have a bigger boat? We like own this land. We're taking her boat?
All right, you might want to hold on to something.
This is why we should have taken a bigger boat.
Coming up on the wall and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
Ooh. That's cool.
I want that power.
Yeah.
That was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
You get used to it.
The sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
This is what Waterdeep needs.
Yeah, no kidding. Cool. Her boat was a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
It looks small from when you're looking over the edge of the cliff.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, oh, we're not all gonna fit in that dinghy. No, it's bigger than that. It's like a good sized fishing boat.
And that concludes our little voyage. We're here.
If you can hear noises, Fen is losing his crap right now.
Yeah, he's on the cat tree spinning around it.
He's doing a stripper dance.
Yeah. Trying to antagonize Salem.
It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one.
We are no strangers to long slogs.
I hope you're
No,
up
I'm
for
sorry.
a climb.
She said slog, she meant slong. You did.
I know. No, I did. It's rare that I actually think of them and they don't just come out of my mouth, so...
It's rare to be
on the back end
purposeful?
of that one. Yeah.
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is. We couldn't, you know... we all said it.
Yeah. I missed the tornado.
Well, that's how I search my identities.
Identities, yeah, well.
I have DID.
Watch yourself, Sid.
Yeah.
This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning.
Bring 'em on.
And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so?
Are you kidding on her?
Lord Margrace.
It's all the same to me.
Is that him hitting on her?
I think it was.
I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Stand back. We'll...
They look like pitcher plants.
Keep my axe and spells to myself then.
Okay. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Right.
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
Interesting.
Nice.
Born free of oppression.
As they should be. Well done, ma'am. Weird looking wolves. They almost look stone or like they've got like an armadillo casing.
Woo! Ciao, Torgal. Oh, I forgot about that one.
All right, yeah.
Okay, you can stop now.
Just unleashing everything on these tiny little
Right.
bells.
And then I was supposed to hold something. Oh no, I dodged and it gave me powers. That's what it is.
Right, and then it counts down.
Yeah. And then I let out an explosive amount of protons.
We're
we're
almost at
getting
the
there.
summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
Those are photons.
I have no idea. I just knew the essence of what you meant.
Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
It's a privilege, thanks, ma'am.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends,
Giant city.
to Mysidia.
Wow.
Is that Goku doing Kamehameha wave?
Looks almost like a teleportation tunnel, you know what I mean?
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive. How
I'm
is-
sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest.
I mean, it'd probably be hard to rest when you see
Our
something like that.
village is
Yeah.
only a short way from here. If you'd care to accompany me,
Probably
let's get
smells so
ourselves in
fresh
front
too.
of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
I say we commune right now.
I say we stay here and we never leave.
Yeah.
These guys are gonna be just fine. When the world burns, they're all gonna be just fine. Holy smokes.
Beautiful. Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
Yeah, girl.
Do I take out the deers?
No, they're
Antelopes?
friend. They're friend shape. Remember what happened with the chocobo when you got too close and you were like, oh, I'm gonna go see this friendly chocobo, and then it attacked us and we had to kill the colorful chocobo. Do you remember that? It
Nothing
happened.
didn't have. No.
It happened.
That colorful chocobo lives on in infamy. What did I bring my? Oh, it's got the button. Does he want to fight them?
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
Okay. Don't touchy.
Don't touch those. Got it.
Here's some bats. Let's try this out. Dodge too. Somebody want to attack me? Hello? Oh, wrong button. It's R1.
You got it. You're getting it.
There we go.
I guess it times up too, even if you don't.
It goes up slowly, but it goes up faster when you do a dodge.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, we're getting the handle on this again.
There's some stuff over
The
there.
surge was an act of rage.
One wonders what prompted it.
It lasts a lot longer than I expected. Cloud. Whoops, wrong one.
Wrong.
Clive can go a long time.
It's all the same here, right?
They're both very stoic.
They're both very stoic.
Nice try.
Woo! Oh, he stunked me.
He stumped me.
Go! There. And then we can also go on and just do this!
Yeah, you didn't let off nearly as much of this stuff when you were fighting in the other ones. This is fun. Sort of conserved energy.
There you are. You're in the air. Now you're on the ground. Dead.
Dead.
More enemies.
No. Antelope.
I was waiting for you to say something.
Friend.
Ourselves the mountain crossing
Group.
by landing further north.
In clear view of the bay.
Yes, in clear view of the bay. Gosh.
On evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
see
Open the
what you did there.
gates!
Yep.
The tributary is home!
Wow.
Outsiders? Well, I never.
Size of that dog? All right now.
Torgal.
Back to your duties.
Torgal's gonna be a god here.
You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
At last.
Quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady.
She almost looks like she belongs.
But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of Southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours.
Yes. Yes, I would.
That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
Let's go talk to everybody.
First, come here, Dorgal.
Best boy Dorgal. Yeah, good boy.
Yeah.
That'll be them then. Don't look like much if you ask me.
Well, come on now.
Rude. Look at the sword on my back.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm dressed in all black, thank you.
I've got lava on my outfit.
Doesn't look like...
Look! That one's got a black cape.
That's better.
You think he's the leader?
We're the leader because we have a black cape.
We got a cape we need.
Look, Nan, it's the outsiders.
Look, Nan.
Hush. It's not polite to call outsiders outsiders.
That was very Scottish, wasn't it?
Go steal some of your grains. Can somebody make fun of Joshua? Can't go to any houses?
How long do you think this bridge has been standing here?
Oh, at least as long as we have.
Laugh then.
That felt very awkward.
She did not find that funny.
Not at all.
She's like, no, I was asking a serious question, man.
Clothes everywhere I looked. It was all I could do to make it
Not
back me here
clothes.
without being torn limb from limb.
All you could do.
Hey, Jokobo.
Did you hear that, girl? You're going with father today.
If you don't mind, Manda, I'm in a hurry. The tributary is in the Witten Hall, as you should be.
Rude.
Okay, I'm just getting a lay of the land.
Just came to say hello. Hello.
I'm gonna do this shirt off. Hey, are you the dude?
There's a lot of dudes carrying wood with shirts off. Like, if you noticed that, it's been a theme throughout this game.
Carpenters must have their shirts off.
Yeah.
Can't go in that house either.
So I guess we've talked.
Seems like one of the cairns was disturbed by an ibex. As if we didn't have enough to do. Busy or not, though, we'll need to see to it soon. Don't want the glamour unraveling.
You only get to go in one house, I guess. The rest are off limits, sir.
I mean, fair, but...
Where things are as pale as ghosts. Oh, the unwell.
Rude. Okay, as somebody who's as pale as a ghost.
Are you unwell?
Welcome to Haven. The tributary awaits you within the Witten Hall.
She looks pretty pale.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. No. Okay, maybe I'm a little more pale. Just back off, lady. Not okay.
Yeah, they look fairly tan. Rude, though.
We don't get sunlight anymore, okay?
Yeah. I never see sunlight. What is sunlight?
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods?
It's cool.
It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Walius.
This man, Walius, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walius is still a baby.
Wait, what?
A baby?
What?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his Eikon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Walius was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the Eikons sensed their treachery.
Good.
Ah, so this community's not as good as they put themselves out to be.
Followed the entire village. If my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
To be fair, had they not started in the first place, everything would
Then
have
it
been
is not
fine.
the Surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the Surge.
Though you never mentioned you was a baby to begin with. That changes everything.
That's a whole other issue.
Yeah, I imagined older man.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept the symbol of our...
Added to our collection of Boy Scout material.
I forgot about these.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
I hope they're all on the inside of our cape so we can like flash it open like an arms dealer in an alley.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there.
Nice.
But we will have to ask you for recompense, poor as we are.
That's fine. Oh, we got side missions.
Have the same. The side mission.
There were things that are as pale as ghosts.
Yeah, get it, lady. Julie's sitting right here. You don't need to be rude.
I have been told this my whole life, okay? It does not get nicer.
The more you point it out, it doesn't change.
Where in the... Oh, I'll have her hide when she gets back. Oh, sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to. She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that would fleece you or anything. It's just, you know.
The thought never even crossed my mind.
It's fine.
I understand.
Don't worry about it.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Okay.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little rills decided to make herself scarce.
Yeah.
Heavens only know where that girl's got to.
Yep. We also have one of those.
Yep.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider. Could I?
Could I?
You wouldn't mind?
Yeah, let us round up your child.
Yeah, why not? We do that in Final Fantasy 7 too.
We do. We round up everybody.
Moogles,
All the Moogles.
children, why not?
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
Trust a complete stranger to grab your daughter.
But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Well, we have Torgal.
A free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still. Especially once you heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! You should have seen her little eyes light up.
Don't call outsiders outsiders.
Oh, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her. Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry.
He didn't seem worried.
He really didn't. He's not worried to send a stranger after his own daughter. I mean...
Yeah, he's like, well, she should be here, but you know, she's gone gallivanting.
Dude's fine. Okay, well, I guess I might as well go pick up the other missions.
I'm not arguing.
Any goods right now.
Child must be safe.
I love the side missions. It's my favorite.
Sid.
Oh, I love your hair.
Oh, Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told us about? I wonder if you could help me.
No.
With what exactly?
Maybe.
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat?
No.
How?
Smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him.
Oh.
He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making, so I wondered if you might collect some for me and give them to...
Cool, we collected flowers in Final Fantasy VII too.
Sure did, yeah.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into. Please, I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
What, are you allergic to them? Are you... can't leave the village? Are you unwell? Like, what's... Are you with child? What are we doing with?
Like, you guys are more suspicious than us.
Yeah.
Sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elders' blessings, they're called. We use them to dye our fabric, so...
They're literally right out there. They're...
You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you.
Why don't you ask them?
Oh, should be enough for my husband to be getting on with.
Why don't you send one of them to give it to your husband? It is across the pond.
I feel like we're being lied to.
It feels this way.
Something stinks.
Lady, you see? See the other side of the pond there? They're right there. I don't even have to leave the area.
Right there. Werda is her name? Werda?
Hey, so this woman's too lazy to come get flowers herself for her husband?
She's clearly lying to us. Can you help?
I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings? Pavart's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband and suggested that I speak to you.
Ah, Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she?
Oh.
Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
Okay, there might be some dissension here.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. An old fool Pavart may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
So if we come bearing flowers, he's gonna be good with that?
Clive's as confused as we are.
It's not gonna look like we're propositioning him?
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some Elder's blessings. 2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Wow. I have 1, if that's any help.
It is. I'm much obliged.
Can you,
This is kind of a weird mission just to get access to a
Aren't they
blacksmith.
just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts.
Okay.
Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
I love But why?
Well, time to visit Pavat.
Hi. I come bearing flowers. Oh.
What do you want?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Stuck in the background.
Who? Me?
Can I see what's going on?
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted.
That's something I would do.
What with you being a swordsman like and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling. Still?
With or without this bitch's meddling is what he meant to say. That's the tone.
Just bring us the materials, all right?
All right.
Like, if I needed a blacksmith, I'd find a blacksmith. We'd find common ground. I pay you, you make for me.
You make for me, yeah.
It's running low.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue.
Nice.
We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons.
It's pretty.
To remind us where we come from, like.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks. I should get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
I will.
Level-headed dude. We could have made conversation with him.
This would be me trying to get you to like somebody for D&D. I'd be like, bring him dice. Hey, go get these dice and then bring him to him. Say it's from me.
Yeah, probably.
That's 100% something I would do.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Like literally, just an unneeded side quest.
Yep. Just to show off that the blacksmith is like stoic and angry.
Yeah.
Which, so is Clive, so.
And his wife likes to impede in his stuff.
Metal.
All right. Let's go find a child.
Let's go find a child.
That's not ours. Something you can't get away with in society. IRL.
No. Don't go looking for children. You'll have a feral mother on your hands.
Don't let a stranger go looking for your children.
Don't let a stranger go looking for your child.
Should talk to Elias.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka? I have, as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time.
She can't be that young. Right?
There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river.
I don't know.
Nice little spot, that. It's safe as you
This
like.
is like an olden times
East of
where
the
kids
mountains
used to
don't
run
dare
off
come
for
so close to the
days.
village.
They come back.
That's where she'll be.
I guess.
Go and have a look.
Out for a little journey, were ya?
I will.
Wish that was something you still could do. Send your kids out. Don't come home till the lights come on.
Yeah. Or be home before the lights go on.
Home before the lights come on, yeah.
Not so much anymore.
No.
Hello, child.
Oh, that is a child.
been looking everywhere for you.
Literally been out of town.
You know my name? Can you lot read minds?
Yes.
Your father
I
asked
know you're going to be in a very lot of trouble.
you left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
Was he?
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
So much better here.
Everything might be a stretch.
You were so lucky. Like, come on, Clive. Just have a little bit more of a joking spirit. You could have been like, I'm sensing you were supposed to be doing counting. No, inventory.
Yeah. I
Thank
sense you are
for
going to
bringing
be
our
in a
home.
lot of trouble.
Sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
You don't want to go there.
To think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
I'm especially fond of the term sweet pea. That's what I call my nieces.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression?
Not good.
Are we the only one she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here.
You guys know you're the first outsiders. You said you're happy to be the first outsiders.
Yeah.
A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Well, they make for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing.
Interesting.
That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
We have
Which
medicine.
explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Rook is back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
Awesome. Take it all.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's not often I do any store in any Final Fantasy where I actually buy anything or a lot of anything.
Yeah, unless they're on sale in the kiosks.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us. Anyway, now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, was the route you wanted? Then I bid you good tide.
What do you think the tributary sees in those outsiders?
Enough to welcome them into our midst.
You could call us missionaries.
How long
No.
do you think this bridge has been?
No. Mm-mm.
Suddenly, there were curves everywhere. Look.
Nope. No thank you. I'm good. On all fronts, I'm good.
Oh, here's this.
At least it was a little bit of a
A little bit.
Just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
Cool. How did they get here? There's a bunch of bad things.
You gonna stink? You got a stinky, huh? You got a stinky to that? Oh, you do have a stinky to that.
I did miss that. I did miss him shouting out the names of his summons.
Yes.
Level 50! Nice.
Look at us. Back in action.
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an Eikon of Water gets angry?
Really, brother, did you have to ask?
Oh, yeah, that's how the ships got here.
He threw them?
Probably a tidal wave.
Tonberries.
Toneberry creeper?
No, not the toneberries.
They look so weird.
They look so weird. I hate everything. Have we dealt with toneberries in this game yet?
I don't recall. I mean, have toneberries dealt with me in this game yet?
I don't think so. Well, yeah. I don't think so, because I remember you telling me that they could kill you instantly when we were playing Final Fantasy VII.
How'd you guys get over there? How do I get over there? Hello? We're actively engaged in battle.
But they are gone. Okay.
Where's Torgal and
guess.
Joshua?
Oh, looks like they just killed one off. Oh, looks like they're killing one off, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, still 3.
Oh. Guess they've just gone overimposed on the other one.
What the heck?
Oh,
there
there's
you are.
everybody. All right.
We're still in battle.
Yep.
That was weird.
That was very weird. That's a little glitchy, but it's sure.
Oh.
Oh, not the spiders! Oh yeah, that noise.
I was enshrouded last night.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
You guys got that one?
Yeah, spoiler. Enshrouded's coming at some point.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out.
Same CCC channel.
We are really enjoying it. It's been a blast.
Blasty blast.
We died a lot. A lot.
Start. We got better.
They did pretty good, yeah. We didn't die at all last time.
It's not far now.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so that's what.
We'll follow the coastline north.
Wow.
There's a bridge that'll take us across to the Cape.
Holy smokes.
That's cool.
That's really cool. So that teleportation looking beam is like a stasis hold.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
I see we're undertaking a fight everything again mentality.
Yep.
As always.
I don't get stronger by sitting on the sidelines.
That is true. What's the level cap for this?
60.
Oh.
Whoa!
No. No, we don't fight the we don't fight the turtles.
Fine.
Oh, he's so cute. Remember that time we accidentally fought a turtle?
Yeah.
So sad.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the Cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed.
I bet there is.
Origin.
All right.
Even Clive was like,
It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.